A child protective custody after this video went viral.
You a hoe. What's up then? See, I need some there. I'm throwing a fit right now.
Authorities say the child is in protective custody because the toddler's relatives allowed known gang members into the home. Child's mother's just 16 years old. She doesn't live with her son. A 19-year-old woman was actually caring for him at the time. But the 16-year-old mom says she was in another room when this took place. Someone else shot the video. We're concealing the mom's identity because of her age.
They weren't worried about the video because he had a clean diaper, the house was clean, and like they said, kids cuss. Every kid does it, so he's a smart little boy. And all the cussing he did, he doesn't do that. And I let somebody, the person that told him to do that, my son doesn't cuss like that. I don't allow it. For everybody that's thinking I'm a bad mother, I'm not. I'm a good mother to my son, and I teach him a lot, and he's very smart.
Now remember, the video of the toddler swearing was posted online by an Omaha police union to highlight what they call the thug cycle. Several groups objected to the union posting the video, claiming it needlessly antagonizing minority communities. And the ACLU has filed a lawsuit against the police for excessive force. With me to talk about this is CNN political commentator Mark Lamont Hill and Kelly Wallace, CNN digital correspondent and editor-at-large of CNN Digital. Welcome to both of you.
Thanks for having us.
All right, Kelly, I'll start with you. You're a mom.
Yes.
Do all kids swear? I mean, this might have been a one-time thing, and there was just these three idiots in there getting that kid to say bad words so that they could laugh at the kid, and he had no idea what he was saying.
He had, and we're going to talk about the, what I think the inappropriateness really of the police officers union posting this in the first place. But no, kids do what we do, right? They role model us. So if you're swearing and cursing and you're encouraging the child to do that and laughing about it, of course the child's going to think that's okay. But this happens in lots of cultures, Carol. I was on the subway not too long ago, and a grandmother and a mother were sitting there with maybe a 6-year-old, and they were talking to this guy. The guy's cursing. He's talking about all his sexual exploits, and the grandmother and the mother are cracking up. And all I could think of is, what message is that 6 or 7-year-old girl getting? Not a good one.
Yeah. Well, Mark, was it a good call to remove the child from the home for this incident?
I mean, in my estimation, it was. I mean, I think we all agree that this was a bad circumstance. But the child wasn't removed because of the video. I think we'd have to see more than just that video. No laws were broken in that video, even though we all find it deplorable. The child was removed because of all the other things going on. There was a lot of gang activity. People had direct access to the child. There were way too many people underage living in the house. There were a multitude of factors that led to the child being removed. And it sounds like that was for the best. But I think there's a difference between saying this individual kid was in a bad circumstance and saying that what the police union did was appropriate, because it simply was not. They exploited the child. They put his face out there. What they did was bad, and it also sends a message to the broader community about who and what young black boys can be even before they enter first grade. So in this case, there's enough blame to go around for everybody.
So are you saying that they wouldn't have posted a white child?
I'm saying that they didn't post a white child in a town where there is a 4% population of African-American people. It seems a bit stunning that the only example of thuggery that they could find is that of the black child. I can't get into their heads and say whether they would or would not do this with a white child. What I did find odd, though, was that they said the cycle of thuggery. If they're saying that this baby is a part of the cycle of thuggery, they're saying that this 3-year-old is going to be a thug. That is very dangerous. And in a world where people fail to see the humanity of young black bodies, a la Trayvon Martin, it worries me that if the police department see him as a thug in a diaper, just like those terrible people on the video did, then it worries me for his future in the world, not because of the people in the video, but because of the police as well.
Well, Kelly, I would think that the officers would say, we're just trying to help this kid. We want to save him from a possible life of crime, because he has all these bad people around him, and we want to remove him from the home. We want to show people what's going on.
Right, but, the way to help the child is to contact Child Protective Services and have them look at the environment the child is in, not to post the video on the union's Facebook page. And I think, if my understanding is correct, the child's identity, the face was not obscured when that video went up, so that the child, in essence, can be viewed as a, quote, poster child for the thug culture. Carol, the larger issue here is we've got issues about teen parenting, right? We don't want kids raising kids. We just don't want that. So what can we do to stop that? that. We want to educate people that everything they do can impact their children. There are issues of poverty, issues of different cultures. There's so much here in the soup, but I just don't think that what the union did in this incident was really the right way to go to help this child.
Kelly Wallace, Mark Lamont Hill, thanks for the interesting conversation this morning. I appreciate
Pleasure.
it. We'll be
Pleasure.
right back.